In today's video, I'm going to tell you a story about the Hulk hands, and I'm also going to tell you how we have done in another video to our 0 to £60,000 challenge. Welcome back everyone to Deal Hunters. I hope, of course, you are all well. We're packing up a lot of boxes today. It's the Q4 rush. I'm going to spend the majority of my time out in this garage packing up as many boxes as I can because the Q4 rush is fairly started. Now, at the start of this video, I was talking to you about these Hulk hands. The reason I'm talking about these Hulk hands is because, unfortunately, guys, even with all the best research as you can possibly do when looking for a product, you can end up with a pair of Hulk hands. Now, I have boxes of these things. Boxes and boxes all open, and I bought a tester run. Now, for those who don't know, my local supplier, I'm able to buy smaller quantities of wholesale products, see how they sell, and for those who watch my other videos will know that there's a wee niche that I like to be in where I actually sometimes target sales that are low. And the reason being is because most buyers get taught not to look for those types of sales. So I'm talking something around 5, 10, 15 a month. That's the kind of target I go, yeah, there's a market there, I can get in, beat the competition and get sales. I don't care that I have to store them in the house. I don't care that I have to do that because I have the control of that. These sell about, I think, 9 or so a month. So again, in that sweet spot, they were selling for about 25 to 30 pounds religiously, and I bought them. They went in and I sold, I think, 10 2 weeks. So it said about 5 a month, sold 10, no problem. That was about a month ago. So I placed a big order. I have 40 of these things now. And guess what, guys? Good old Amazon, which is one of the biggest frustrations you will have, jumped straight on the listing. Straight on the listing. And did they match my price? Are they keeping it competitive? No. 25, 28 pounds is what I was roughly selling them for, straight to 20 pounds. Now, this is one of the most frustrating things you will find with Amazon FBA because it breaks your heart. Why does Amazon want to sell goods for so much cheaper? Do what everyone else does. Share the love. Match the buy box. I'm begging people, just keep matching the buy box. Nothing's worse than 0 sales. Even if you're getting usually 20 sales, if there's 5 of you jumping on it, it's better to get 2 or 3 sales a month than I will have no hope of getting rid of them because Amazon jumped on the listing and have over 300. That means they need to be doing about 30 a month for me to have their inventory gone within the next 10 months just so I can start selling them. So what did I do? Well, as you can also tell, these are quite bulky. Now, they're quite cool. I'm going to let my kids have some, but that's not great because that eats away at your profits. But these are quite bulky. So what am I going to do? Well, I've had to start selling them at a loss because of the good old removal order situation. The only other option I would have would be send them all to my fulfillment center to get them in drips and drabs, pay the storage fees there, get them to pack it all up and ship it all back to me. Or I can liquidate them. I'm not going to liquidate them. They're good products. They'll sell well. I have sold a few on eBay, and again, because eBay and lower fees, I've been able to sell them for about £20 each, and I'm getting away with about £1 profit. Not fantastic, but at least I'm not selling them at a loss. Then on the flip side, where I'm selling these big, huge products, 1 in each unit. They're going in 3 at a time. There's a sweet spot. I'm making my own boxes, getting them shipped in 3 at a time, making about £14 a unit. So yeah, you're making 45 quid, fiver to ship in 3. You're making a cool clear 40 quid on these things, and I bought about 15 of them at about 25 quid a pop, selling for about 55 on Amazon. Q4 lead up, these things will be bought, nestled under a Christmas tree, and I'll have my money, and Amazon return period will be over by the time these things get opened on Christmas Day. So I just thought I'd fill you in here with the warehouse sort of garage situation. We're going to go in, we're going to look at the stats, and I'm going to show you exactly how the 0 to £60,000 challenge has done. Welcome back into the home. Now, for those that watched the last video will probably be scratching their head going, did you not say you were moving house? Did you not stop buying because you were moving house? Well, the answer is yes, that was the case, and unfortunately I am. Well, unfortunately I do like this house. We're moving for reasons that are to suit childcare reasons, right, more so than the house. I love this house, so it's kind of a catch-22, but at this stage half the box is packed up, ready to be moving. the news that came out about 2-3 weeks after we recorded the last video, someone pulled out at the bottom of the chain, so we had to restart pretty much from the start again. And as soon as that happened, you know, the silver lining was, right, okay, I need to start placing wholesale orders again. So we loaded up the garage, and as you can see from that video there, the garage is loaded up with stuff still. But we did lose about sort of 3 weeks of inventory. You know, I had to replenish all that. So I placed one hell of a big order, and I'm delighted to say that as of today, we have completed the zero to £60,000 challenge. As you can see, from the 1st of February to the 9th of September, which was today's date, which was yesterday's date, we did £62,696 in sales. So we've done it, guys. We did it. We've done it in 7 months. Now that might not seem great, but as I said in the very first video, when we started on the 1st of February, when we did the first video, I was only starting to buy. So the first month, you might as well scrap that off. So really we did it in 6 months. But also I did lose about sort of 2-3 weeks of inventory flow and not scaling up. So you could say I lost about 2 months in total. But for comparisons reasons and to be as reasonable as I can be, we will say that we did the 0 to 60,000 in 6 months. 6 months, about what, 10 grand a month. As you can see, the profit was £9,332. And if we divide that by 6, that works out at £1,555 profit. We're doing it straight, guys. We're not messing about. Other people say, oh, we've done 100,000 sales and all this. I'm telling you straight up, what did I get in my bank account that I could spend and do whatever the hell I want with? Better yet, take it out as a wage, whatever suits me. As you know, I keep reinvesting my money, but if I wanted to, what would the money be that would be sitting in my bank account for 6 months of work? Well, £1,555 a month, which isn't that bad, because everyone knows the criteria of this challenge was I was going to pack 1 box a week. I wasn't doing anything massive. I wasn't balls deep. I wasn't working at this full time. I'd say at the start was the heavy lifting. Afterwards, the replenishing. Packing up a box takes no more than an hour and a half a week. It was really quite straightforward, and I'm hoping that people see that if you're buying the deal sheets, it snowballs. And that's the proof. There's the evidence. Other people do not do this. Now, I know it's been a bit of a bumpy road, and I know there's been a lot of ups and downs and twists and turns, but it's all been documented. And hopefully, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, hell, I could do with 1,500 quid a month extra, I could definitely spend 3, 4, 5 hours a week on top of my full-time job potentially. Or maybe I'll cut down to part-time, which brings me to my next point. Over the last 2 weeks, have become a part-time worker. I no longer am working as a quantity surveyor no more. I am phasing out. This has been a 4-year program. And for anyone that watches my other YouTube channels, my stock investing channel, I have been documenting my movement to financial freedom, and Amazon has been one part of that. To take your kids to school, work around your wife, and there's no stress in my life. When something happens, kids get sick or childcare is over or something happens, I can adapt to it, because my Amazon boxes, okay, plan to pack them at 1 o'clock, I'll pack them at 7 o'clock. It doesn't matter. This isn't like all the other videos, you're a millionaire, you've made 100 grand, 6 figures of profit. I'm not doing that. This is aimed at somebody that just has 4 or 5 hours a week spare, that wants to earn an extra 500, 1,000, 1,500 pound a month. And like I said, if you stick to the basic principles, get better at inventory management, tighten up your profit margins, streamlining the processes, you too can be selling, look at that, 4,240 products. It's not going to be life-changing money, but if you're already on a salary of maybe £2,000 a month and you can throw an extra grand or 1,500 quid on top of that, you know, you're big balling at that stage. Or you can do what I did and just go, the hell with working in the system. I'm done with that. I want to spend time with my kids, my family, focus on other ventures. You can do that. Hopefully that's been inspirational. I don't really have anything else to really say about it. That's been the journey. It's been 8 long videos over a 7-month period. And I was up looking at storage containment centers only a few days ago. The move is coming. I'm hoping by this time next month we will definitely be moved. We're very, very close to it. I'm hoping by the end of September, but maybe the first week of October. And there's a lot of exciting things coming to the channel. We're not taking it too serious. I'm showing you the shit side of things. I'm showing you hopefully the good side of things. I'm showing you that if you just want to do this casually, you can. But at the same time, imagine if I was packing 5 boxes a week. Imagine I scaled it up and I was pushing hard. I honestly really lost momentum the last 2 months. I didn't bring on any new accounts. I just replenished heavily the stuff that I was missing out on, and we've smashed it. So I'm really happy with that. It's no more than sort of 15 to 20 hours a month to get 1,500 quid, which let's do the math on that. I don't think I spent 20 hours a month on it and we've earned over 1,500 quid, but say 1,500 quid divided by 20, 5 hours a week, that's working out at £75 an hour. And I don't believe that anyone out there in the public domain or even in the private sector, if they're doing a normal job, is earning over 75 quid an hour. It's just not happening. If you just want to get into the Discord, the links are there. You'll see some of the testimonials here. This is the reality of it. The Discord's free. You can get in. People are buying these deal sheets. People are buying the wholesale course. They're learning the game. We've also set up the beginner course for £99, £100 of your money. You can learn the whole setup, how to set up a business, how to get Amazon accounts set up, how to get buying and selling. It's all there. We're trying our best to bring as many people on board with this. We're not making it seem like you're going to be a multi-millionaire while it's always possible. That's not the stage that we're promoting here. We're saying get in the trenches with us. Take your time. Nothing's going to happen overnight. But if you work hard at this, it's going to work. Absolutely. It's tried and tested. Buy low, sell high.